Hello everyone, I just purchased a new multi-rotor quadcopter here, the Hubsan X4. The model number is the H107L, and I believe that stands for the lights or LED. There are a couple different versions of this. You also have the H107C, which has a camera. This hasn't been released yet. And then you have the prior version of this one without the rubber feet and the lights. Plus, I believe they lowered the distance of the prop to the motor. You don't have this gap anymore, even though it shows it here on the box. That's been eliminated. Alright, it's a 2.4 gigahertz 4-channel 6-axis gyro on here. I purchased this online from banggood.com for about $45, a little less than that actually. It came wrapped in cellophane, well not cellophane but a foam, and then it had a yellow tape wrapped around it, which did not protect the box very well. However, the contents of the box are just fine, and I'll show you those in just one second. Okay everyone, this is what you would receive in the package. You would have some important instructions here on how to set up your quad, and then you have the actual instruction manual, which I found to be a very well-made manual. The diagrams and everything are very accurate, and the English is, well, it's really good. Where's that model number? There it is. It's the number H107, but you're going to see an L at the end of it when you go to the website. The quadcopter itself is very tiny, and I received mine just like this, even though I've flown it already. It had the battery in it, even though I believe the battery is supposed to go here. That could be because they tested it. I don't exactly know why. I've seen it in other videos, and they also have been shipped with the battery and the actual quadcopter. Then you have the charger, which I have been using. It's actually a little bit flimsy. You can see, let's see if I can focus on that. There is a little bit of damage to the insulation on the wire already. But it works well enough. Takes about a half hour, and then you have the remote here. Spare blades or the props. Let's get into the remote real quick. Let's get that out of the way. The remote actually feels pretty good. Fits well in the hand. The throttle and everything is very smooth. Everything snaps back into place. The antenna is actually just a mock antenna. There isn't anything really in the antenna itself. If you look at it, it's just a plastic tube. There's nothing in it. But I haven't had any problems or issues with the signal, so don't worry about that. That's just cosmetic. And then you have the trim settings. You have your forward, back, left, right, throttle, all that good stuff here. You also just push this button in here in case you want to know how to set it to expert mode. You just push that button in there. I'm pretty sure in the video that I had made earlier at the park that I referred to this quadcopter as the H107C, but that's not the case. It's actually the H107L. The quadcopter itself has these what they call coreless motors. They sound pretty much like brushless. I don't know the difference. I'm fairly new to all this, but it flies amazingly well. It's very quick, very snappy. You get about five minutes flight time. What's cool about it is once you start flying it, if your battery starts to get too weak, these lights will start to flash. Or if you start to lose, you go out of range with the transmitter, they'll also flash. So that's very useful, but I usually just set my little watch to 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Gives me enough time to get it back to where I had started from. Okay, let's do some comparisons next. Okay, this is going to be a quick comparison in size. To give you a good idea of how big this, or how little this little quad is, this would be a 25-cent piece, US. Pretty small. For you who are watching and are not in the US, this is a AA battery. That's exactly how big that is compared to the AA. Not too big. Alright, and then for those who like to fly and record video, this is the 808 number 16 keychain with the D lens that I've been using in my videos. As you can tell, it's not going to work very well. I have seen some videos posted on YouTube where people have attached this to the bottom and managed to get it up into the air, but I believe that's about all you can do, is just go straight up. Flying around with it isn't really that practical. And this here is my WL V959 quadcopter here. This is what I usually attach my keychain cam to, right underneath there. And you can see the difference in size again. There you go. Alright, and if I wanted to tell you one more thing about this little quad, is that the batteries and the parts are relatively cheap. I purchased this 5-pack of batteries from Banggood along with the quad when I ordered it, and they charged me, I believe, $12 with free shipping for these batteries here. And the specs are the same. It's a single cell 3.7 volt 200, I believe, and let me see, 240 milliamp battery. Yes. And I've marked them here with the dates and with letters to let me know what battery I'm on, so I don't try to use the same battery twice and have it fail on me somewhere over a puddle or a roof. But anyways, yeah, mark your batteries. It always helps. Okay, this is the Hubsan H107C or the Hubsan X4. This is the battery that goes to it. Plugs right in the back here like this. Alright, you gotta turn on your controller. Then plug this in and set it down so the gyro can set.
It's alive!
Okay. And it should work. You can put it in stop mode. Ready? Get underneath it. We'll do the same thing. We'll go straight up. Come on over here. Over here. I'll show you how fast you can go up. Get underneath it. Okay, ready? Get right underneath it. Here it goes. again. Ready? Underneath it. And here it goes.
There's so many footprints.
Come back in. Let it spin, right? Fast, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very efficient. Very fast compared to my other one.
Pew, pew, pew. That's the flow.
Ready? Full speed forward. Ready? Gonna go right down the sidewalk. Try it again. Okay. Ready? Gonna take off. Got it?
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Turn it off.